Hello everybody, welcome to Kate's Space. I am continuing with my December daily. I hope that you are having a wonderful December and lead up to Christmas and the festive season, and if it's not something you celebrate, I hope you're having a great month anyway, winter or summer, whatever you're in. We're in summer and it's been windy today. I've had some issues with my photos. I felt like they were too big, so I tried to print them smaller, and anyway, it hasn't really been working for me, but so I'm just going to continue. It's all about the memories and keeping a record, so if it's not perfect, it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, I've done a little bit of playing around before turning the camera on. I was doing this yesterday and really struggling to get it how I wanted it, but in the end I decided this is kind of what it's going to be. And so for the 2nd of December I set up a little glass, I guess you'd call it plate thing. It's over here on my desk, but it's a little bit of a mess now, with a whole lot of little Christmassy sparkly things in it. And that's what I took a photo of, just preparing, sort of a picture of me preparing for the daily December. And then I've got these scraps that I've kind of gathered together to make a little layout with. And I have a number 2 somewhere. I just have to see where it's gone. It's fallen off somewhere, but that's okay. So I got I had a whole lot of these little wooden things that I've had for years. I think they might be Kaiser Craft, and I did a little bit of embossing. I've embossed a whole lot of things. I've done some white and some gold, and I've got those set aside to use, but I quite liked the bells, so I thought I might have the bells up in there in that corner. And I was going to have this sort of bit of embossed tracing paper that I have left over from making some tags. And then I'm just wondering how much you're going to see of this now, because I've got the bigger photo, and I don't mind if the photo's sort of covered over by some of the elements, but I would like a few more layers than just that. So let's see what we can do by just sliding some things under and just seeing if we can add a little bit of texture and sort of interest with some layering. I hope everybody's well. I hope you're having a good day today. It's been, what is it, Saturday today for us, and I've been to yoga this morning, and then I thought I'll go and get my photos printed out at the print place. Oh, and I had real struggle because it's all, you have to like send them remotely to we don't have to, but I chose to, and I had real issues getting that right, and then I ended up getting them printed out the wrong size, so I haven't been able to use them anyway. So I've printed them out at home again. But yeah, I'm not used to, I think it's just this tiny journal. I'm just not used to working in such a small journal, and I have sort of committed to doing the photos. Maybe that was a mistake, but that's kind of how I had in my head that I was going to do my December daily. So sometimes if I've made a decision like that, I find it hard to change my mind or go back to doing something different. And it's a bit late to make a whole new journal. Yeah, so that's where we're sort of at, and I can't find my number 2. So if you just bear with me while I find that. Right, here's my number 2. It's strange how things disappear. But it has been sitting here, and I've probably knocked it off somewhere, or it's slipped under something. So I might just put my number 2 down there, perhaps. And my bells up there. And that's that little one done. I think. Or was that circle maybe not quite right? Yeah, so today I went to yoga, and then yeah, I tried to get my photos, and then we have a new glass balustrade that we put up on our deck. We're expecting some new furniture, and it had just got really dirty, and we wanted to give it a really good, perfect clean, and then put maybe some kind of protective coating on it, because we live by the sea. We know it's going to get very grubby and dirty. We thought we'd try and start off with it looking as good as we can. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. And now my shoulder, my right shoulder is absolutely aching. So I thought I'd come in here and do my days for my daily December and hang out with you guys, do a bit of crafting and relaxing. And hopefully when our new furniture comes, which will be next week, I'll be able to take a photo of that, and that will be able to go in my December daily as well. I'll pop my bells on my little circle there. Pop my 2 here so I don't lose it again. Oops. And then just layer these things. So yesterday was, well, some people are calling it Freedom Friday, I think. Freedom Day. Our big city, Auckland, went into a new sort of, well, not into lockdown. I guess it's a new system they're doing called the traffic light system for this, to let everyone have a bit more freedom, and those who are vaccinated can go most places, and those who aren't can't. So you can imagine that's causing some controversy. I'd quite like a little bit more gold on here, I think. Just grab my gold. Some days I feel just like I'm really not that worried about the whole sort of situation, and then some days I just find it all a bit much. I think maybe everyone has had their moments, perhaps, I don't know. There we go, there's some nice gold. I am trying to keep these videos quite short. But if you are crafting along, then I'd love you to tag me or put it up on Instagram with the pixiekchristmas hashtag. That would be really cool. And I've changed that around now. Don't think you're going to be able to see it all, but anyway, we'll just pop it under there. Yeah, I am really struggling to work in a journal this size. It's very new to me. I just find it quite little. But again, I think it's because I'm trying to fit a photo on. If I was just maybe doing some collaging, it might be a bit different, and maybe later on down the track I might do some pages that are just some collaging, just to make me feel a little less like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's glue the photo on. So for Christmas this year, we've all been given one person that we're to buy a present for. My person is my youngest daughter's boyfriend, and he just really wasn't very forthcoming with something. So I finally thought of something, and I ran it past Lily, and she was like, oh, that's such a good idea, he'll love that. So I was super stoked, because I was worried that I was going to end up, you know, a few days before going away and still not having thought of something. And I didn't want to just, he was sort of starting to say, oh, just give me some money. And I just didn't really want to just give money. I like choosing a gift and something that someone will like. That's the hard thing. That's one of the things that David doesn't like about Christmas, is he's not that keen on the present part, because he hates getting gifts and pretending he likes them. Oh dear. He's a bit of a Grinch. So I'm just going to pop the 2 there. Maybe it could have done with something behind it. And I've got a bit of glue on here, so I'm wondering whether I need to add something on there, because I'm not really liking that glue. I've got a little bit of sort of lace here. Whether I should have popped that under the 2, it might be a bit late. But I thought maybe I should do something like that, just to add. I think I'm going to do that. Add a bit of lace, vintage lace. That's fine. Okay, so that's that one done. And the other one, I thought, oh, well, I'll do that opposite. I actually thought here I'm going to maybe get my typewriter out and do a little type, I don't know, just type something here. That's self-explanatory. I mean, most of the pictures are self-explanatory. So I don't want to do a lot. It's not something I want to do a lot of writing in. So I've got the same paper. This is something I think I printed out from My Porch Prints last Christmas. So it's been in my Christmas box, so that's good. Using up some scraps. And then I found this little bit of green. So David and I went out for lunch yesterday and had a lovely lunch. So that's the picture for yesterday. And got some nice stripy. Just wanted to add a bit of colour. And then I had cut out some Christmas trees. Let me see if I can see where they've all gone to. And I wondered about popping them somewhere. Or were they going to go on here? I've got Christmas trees. I've got a heart. That was, oh, I could put a little heart here. I was gonna go like this and just put a little heart somewhere, maybe up there. Yep. And yeah, the Christmas trees that I cut out, they're very little, but they kind of match that. So I wondered if a little 3 Christmas trees. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And whether we want more lace. Oh, there we go. There's the 2 with a piece of lace. Oh my gosh. Oh well, that's okay. Whether we want another piece of lace. Just don't know if it really looks right. Ooh. Maybe not. I kind of like the little Christmas trees, so put a bit of ink on those. I think they've already actually got a little bit of the light brown ink on them. Oh, here we go. I had another circle and a flower. That's right, I did. I had that sort of set up. So whether we want the heart as well. Maybe we'll just go with the flower coming out under here, maybe. Right. Okay. I'll pop this one down. The background. I should have maybe put that up a little bit higher, I think. I almost wish I'd done a bit of stitching, but it's a bit late now. We can do that in the future layout, some stitching. And I've got my 3, but this is one that's off my Dymo labeler, so I just thought instead of having a number, have the word for a change, but then I haven't got anywhere for my trees. That's okay, we don't have to have the trees. Okay, maybe the 3 will be better like that, I think. Okay. So many cool things going on for December daily. I'd like to do all of them, but there's just not the time, which is why I just need to keep things short and sweet. There we go. And I'm going to glue that all down. Yeah, keep things short and sweet, and then people have time to do more things, because there's not much time for watching YouTube at this time of the year. I think I have to be catching up on all my YouTubes when I go on holiday, which will be lovely. I'm so looking forward to being on holiday. I love this piece of lace. This is something that I recently got, and these were the bits that were just hanging off it. I've got quite a big piece as well. So I'll probably be hoarding that for a while. I'm just going to have a little bit of a darker ink around the circle. I'm not even sure I want the circle, even though I've got one up there. And that 3's got a bit bent. Not sure about the 3, but I think I'll stick this lace down if I can. Try not to make too much of a mess. Let's just pop it down. I think it looks okay. Little stamens there. I'll just glue this top one. It's 2 flowers that I've joined together. Okay. It's not too bad. It's starting to get a little bit dark. Hope you can see all right. And then the number 3. I'm not convinced with that. I'm just wondering whether I want an actual number like that one. It's a bit... Oh, actually I was going to put another tab on this one. Might just do a little line of stitching. I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to just glue that onto here. Do you want... Oh, now I don't know if I want it kind of down here, maybe. Oh dear. No, I'll stick with up there because I've got nothing sort of up there. Okay, glue that down. Down there. And pop my 3 on, and that's day 2 and day 3 done. Go. Right, so there's day 3. 1, 2, 3. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll keep following along, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye.